You don't need a title to be a leader. I give you Samir Barot. Samir, hello.
Hello,
How are
how are
you?
you? Oh, I'm brilliant. Thank you very much for this conversation and inviting me on your platform. And I look forward to
Yeah.
it.
Well, I tell you what, it's because there are certain people who you notice are really trying to make a difference. And I picked up on a post you put out several months ago, which told me a lot about you as an individual. And I thought it would be really important to share people or you with people. So, okay, what is, oh, by the way, I'll, tell me to shut up anytime, but what would you say is the difference between mentoring, coaching, or consultation? And I ask that because I see a fair overlap in a Venn diagram, but I could be wrong.
Right. So in the in the context of life mastery, when people are having so many hurdles during their career or family life or relationships or health issues and everything. So if we see the whole spectrum of life and divide into the four main sectors like health, education or career, relationships, and money. So, if we are struggling in those four areas, widely speaking, then mentoring is morely experience based, coaching is morely goal based, and consultancy is mainly project based. So that's the just simple, broad one definition kind of thing.
Okay, okay. So a consultation, I understand. I would so coaching tends to be more of a personal psychological mindset thing.
So I will give you example. For example, if say if person is struggling in the same areas, i.e., in the coaching business, but is just starting, and if I have an experience, I can my experience can give them the guidance in that sense as a mentor. On the other hand, if the same person is having a goal, say for I want to have a 10 clients, then the coaching part will come into it and the approach will be different in the sense of the goal based rather than just the experience based
Okay.
or in the in terms of consultancy if the coach in his coaching business is stuck into the say tax returns for example, so it will be basically just for that purpose only. So now I think I'm making it clear that they are free in a way incorporate into the services, but the role you have to play is differing as a mentor, as a coach, and as a consultant.
So, and I like to eat, as you can probably tell by my inflated cheeks. Um, it's like a perfect recipe that with a little bit of here, a little bit of there, and you're responsive to the flavors that come about and you change your strategies and it flows around. Do you offer the mentoring free of charge? Because I didn't know there was a paid for version.
Uh, I do offer in the sense like well. So let me start from the beginning. That
Please.
if somebody approaches me with the uh, problem they are facing or the hurdle they are facing into their career path of the or the health issues or any aspects into the life where they need help, and we all need help. It's not no one can be on their own and do everything on their own. So in that sense, when they approach, then I need to first understand where they are coming from and uh, how I can help. So I will have to first decide myself that what role will I have to play for this person as a mentor or as a coach or as a
Mhm.
consultant, which one will be the best appropriate. And depending and explaining them on the person, that on person's consent, that explaining that look, you only need consultancy, you don't need to do the coaching for X amount of time. We can do that in half an hour. This is the only problem you're facing, and job done.
Nice.
So, so in that kind of case, I don't mind doing pro bono. I would just do it as a good gesture because that in a way is a way of giving back to the society kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I would think also that it helps you understand businesses and business pressures from a whole different set of perspectives. Now,
Mhm.
I know, well, I don't know, this is the first time we've really spoken, but I know from your posts that you're very much heart-based, heart as a metaphor, obviously not the pumping organ. What's your perspective on heart-based devices? So I know a lot of psychology, but I only found out in the last 3 years that there are neurons around the heart. So talk to me about your approach. Samir,
Yep.
did you hear
Yeah.
that?
Yes. Yes. So let me give you the scenario like heart based and mind based. This is the two ways of perception which we all do with the life events. So today in a fast paced and digital world, we are always busy with the targets, we running with the time, and uh, more goal oriented in the sense. So we are always using the faculty of mind more and more rather than the heart based, which is more of the emotion sides and empathy and what you call it is love and those kind of things. Now, uh, I will give you an example. Say if you are driving and somebody cuts you, and straight away you know, oh, damn it, this and that and that. On the other hand, if you are heart based, you are calm. Probably think in a way that the person might be having a baby or somebody died or rushing to the hospital. So it changes the perspective because you're more uh, having the love towards the person and you are having more empathy about people doing whatever they are doing, more of the forgiveness of seemingly bad or seemingly not so good kind of actions. So
Mm.
getting from that perspective is give, because once you get angry, like I've heard person saying that anger is like drinking the poison and expecting somebody else to die. But so in same way is if you anger, first attack is on yourself rather than on the person opposing.
Yeah.
So so in that way, a heart-based consciousness keeps you more calm, more in your own being state rather than doing state. So doing state is
Mm.
more mind-based, and being state is more heart-based.
So there's two things that I notice about that, what you've just been saying. The first is that it sounds very much like the heart-based consciousness is proactive and is radiating in the world,
Yes,
whereas the mind-based is the reaction. So one is proactive as a choice how to be, and one is reactive to the world we exist in. Is
right.
that there or thereabouts?
Yeah, in a way it is, but more when you are more based into the heart-based consciousness, you are not worried about reacting or uh, doing the things based on outside what is happening. Instead of that, you are on in the being state where you are coming from your own response rather than react.
Makes
So
sense.
you're more responding in compassionate manner rather than just reacting
Yes, yes, yes.
out of the experiences or past experiences. It's more like kind of being in now rather than in past or future.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as we come into our last couple of minutes, I just want to find out, so speaking down the lens of the camera into the person watching this video, how do you integrate the heart-based consciousness into your coaching practice, and how could I tell?
Okay, so there are many ways of doing this. There are many techniques of doing this, but in a tangible sense, I would just give a few seconds. Close your eyes, take
Okay.
a two or three breath comfortably, not so deep as if you are in meditation. No, I don't want, I'm not teaching meditation right now, but just find out there is two places in yourself. One is in your heart, one is in the mind. and you will find that there is a gap between two. Try to close that gap, and you will have a tangible effect just in like 2 seconds. But hold on, my mind is asking me something, but my heart wants something else. Let me go and give a hug to my mind.
Right. And
Uh,
that is,
that will.
yeah,
How
possibly.
do you feel? How do you feel by doing that?
Well, basically, unfortunately I'm the worst person to speak to because I've been doing breathing meditation, neurolinguistic programming, psychology for the last 25 years. So I am already well versed, which is why I responded to your posts because I thought, we need to say something more and you can write down. So, are there any last words before telling the viewers what song you've chosen? What's the last thing people to take away from this?
Have you heard about the song called "Me" from Tammy?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one.
And why is it that you've chosen this?
It is because it keeps you more grounded and more understanding about the wider aspects of the universe as it is.
Blimey. All right. I've got high expectations now. I managed to find a live version, and you watching the YouTube channel, providing YouTube lets us use the data, then the song will play for you. Okay. See you later. Take
Thank,
care. See ya.
thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me. Thank you.
I never thought I'd let another touch me after all the love I had for you. But I could stay alone just so long, and I got so lonely with you gone. Sometimes when I'm loving him, I call your name. He pretends not to hear me, but he has to. As time goes on, he's making me forget the pain. I'll be alright, but I'll never be the same. He was there when I needed you, doing all the things you used to do. He's made me smile again. He's not you, but then he was there when I needed you. Don't get me wrong, there's days you're all I think about, but you won't be back and I've got to face the truth. When you left your love, I couldn't live without. He was there